Hi beautiful soul, here's Julie for another divine message. This week I am bringing you a message from the earth. This morning I actually went for a walk. I felt very cold to go in the forest, in the bush, to really sense what was going on for the collective. And it was quite incredible to witness Mother Earth purging what the collective is holding on, all the wounds, not just from this lifetime, but from so many centuries, And she was just pouring everything out to help us to actually find the balance within us and really releasing things that we are unable to express because we don't always have words to express what we feel, especially when it's some things that is from generation and lifetime ago. So it was just incredible to see her beauty within the power of her vulnerability at the same time, but also to really honor the path of her continuing to holding the space for the healing journey of everyone, the awakening, the transformation. She was really also talking about the fact that we are all warriors of light. And the way we show up in life will be unique to every one of us. Some of us will actually go in the street, some other will heal themselves, some other will cook for the collective, some other will meditate, do some yoga to shift the energy. There is so many ways to actually transcend, release, transform, and send to the light the energy that is happening right now. Some people are not even realizing that they are the channel of this deep purge and clearing of humanity. So I invite you to come back to your heart center and to listen to your soul call without actually looking at what others are doing right now. Even though you may feel that you want to be in one place and your soul is telling you something completely different, it's very important to honor that and to really not feeling any guilt about it, because she was really saying that you are doing the work. You are doing the work, all right, in your own way. So I really want to tell you that, because sometimes it's easy to look again outside of ourselves and see how people gather together to create a space that is magnificent and feel that you're not called to be there, but feel that you are missing or that you should be there, and then you kind of miss the point of your own journey and what actually you need to do. All right, so what I am seeing is that the collapse of this humanity is continuing. And when I say humanity, it's not us, it's not the human, it's not the soul, but it is anything that are not the foundation anymore. Once we felt they were, but actually they are collapsing, because we need to realize that the only foundation is within us. It's actually a big time of change, and with change come miracle. It is very asked again that you connect to the earth, also connecting to the cycle of what the earth is providing to us, because this will help you to actually flow more with what's coming. What I'm seeing very strongly, that's where I want to go. I'm seeing that we are really starting to, each of us in our own life, realize of the potential we have within us, and that we have all the cards in our hands to actually create the life we want. And it's quite interesting because I hear the siren right now and I feel it's an emergency for you to really understand that what is yours from within. It's not about some things around you. It's really deep from your integrity. What you have built within yourself, every step that you are making each day, all the decisions you are taking is yours. And so the fruition you are going to see from that, the new beginning, that you are going to see the fruition of it, is going to really give you that sense of empowerment, because all that you have worked within is going to show on a physical level. It is really a moment to realign with love. Clear direction is presented to you. So again, if you stay very anchored in yourself, it doesn't mean that you're not helping the collective, moving forward. But like I say, there is so many ways. It can be physical, it can be energetic. Shifts are happening and you are helping the collective in your own way. So really come back to yourself and always trust the direction that the universe is actually providing you. And remember that you are being guided. The risk you are taking on your own journey is what is shifting. When I talk about the risk, it's actually all that you are standing for yourself, all your belief, all your integrity that you are showing, that you are stepping forward on your own or with a crowd, is what defines who you are. And it's also really what you are guided for. Miracles are coming and the sun is not far off. It's really understanding that within that breakdown, the sun will rise. So it is part of that. And we have a new world coming up that is incredible. And I can see, the loafer. And when we will be able to actually see our reflection in the water of our own self, we will be so proud. And it relates also to the fact that we are the dreamer of our dream. So what you deeply visualize for yourself will appear in the real world. And I think that's the reflection of yourself, because what you're going to see building in the world for your own personal life or for the collective is the reflection of you, of your being, of the risk you will have taken, of the step you will have made, of every single thing. When you stay anchored to your truth, when you stay anchored to the path that is designed for you, for your own destiny, the earth is really holding you in her hand. She is helping us in all the way and we are helping her. Remember this, hope is a conduit for miracle. And the message miracle is already here 2 times in this card that I have in front of me and what I'm channeling right now. I would like to read this to you. And I think this is a very, very deep message. And again, you take it the way it resonates to you, because it will actually bring something to everyone that is unique to themselves. The returning, albatross, Torora. I am albatross. I soar on high and cleave the sky to chart my returning. I fly the wonder of the rim where the sun's trail is burning. I carry tears over water wide to grieve for those lost to the tide. I honor the stars of the long trail, for I know my journey will not fail. I am turning for home. I just want to say that again, your home is you. And the message that is quite interesting that I channeled 2 years ago, that came yesterday, was Mother Earth is asking for you to come back home. And that's the deep message here that is coming today, is saying that the warrior that you are here on Earth is going to do some things that is part of like a big picture. So it's almost like you are a piece of the puzzle. So for you to complete the piece of the puzzle, it's to listen what your mission is here to do. So when you look at others and what they do, and you feel obligated to do that, but you feel that your body, your soul is telling you something else, you're not creating that piece that goes in the puzzle. So it's very important to remember that you play a big part of what is going on. Doesn't matter what you actually do. If albatross has flown into your life, it is a time of expectation, for the way opens to the greater journey. Find calmness within and lift your eyes to the distant horizon. You have been carried to the place of the south wind, where the excitement of the child is founded in a questing, adventurous spirit. Here you find the freedom to soar on high. You are guided as your journey, just as albatross answers the call of the wind and the stars, so do you, for the wave ancient rhythms that have been part of our lives for millions of years. Their songs link us with realms that are of our inner being. They offer insights that allow us to go forward with direction and confidence. Albatross is the exemplar of the journey, the inspiration that helps us move forward. Only by opening our lives to change and venturing into the unknown do we come to understand the truth of our being. All is paradox. The albatross flies west and returns home from the east. It reminds us everything is without beginning or end, for the cycle is complete. We are sometimes torn between the desire to journey and the longing to return home. Yet, to grow, we are called to make the journey, for the journey is the key to learning. We leave the familiar in the knowledge that leaving is part of the returning, that the far country, the thought after realm of wisdom is within us. And we do come to that time of the returning, to the place we truly know as home, yet we must leave to find it. Albatross reminds us that there is a greater design woven into the wonder of the universe. It brings a message of hope. It says you are called to travel in truth and are guided every step of the way. It brings the promise of hope and fulfillment. Out of loneliness and separation is born the balance that brings strength and courage. Albatross teaches us to be in touch with the navigator within, the one that calls us home. No matter how much we long for some things, our innermost desire will only be fulfilled when we are truly ourselves. All we seek is within us. The power to reach for a star and soar beyond rainbow's light that beckons from afar, and the memory of the way home. So you see, this message to me is really actually saying the same things. It's like you need to really sense where you are directed to be able to be that piece in this big picture. This is really the message I wanted to bring you today, that has been really channeled from the earth through me this morning, and I feel it's so profound, and I hope you can find your way home by anchoring yourself and asking Mother Earth to guide you. Remember to stay strong, courageous, full of love and light, because the sun will rise. I am going to leave you here today and hope that this message is fulfilling your heart and giving you exactly what you need to navigate this time. As always, I am here for you if you need. You can find me online on my website and book your appointment if you need a one-on-one session. I'm sending you so much love and light your way, and we'll see you next week. Bye.